Okay, first thing off, before I start this anime review of Log Horizon this week, that Spice and Wolf vibes. Holy crap, Spice and Wolf. I felt the actual feelings from Spice and Wolf when I watched Spice and Wolf for the first time in this episode. The negotiations were freaking epic. I mean, it was so enjoyable getting to see something like this in this anime. Log Horizon is definitely a groundbreaking series when it comes to virtual reality game type anime. And this series does a great job of incorporating economics and just negotiations of what is going to happen. It didn't have a lot of action this episode, but it does not matter. This series is doing great. They're doing great pacing. They're keeping the pacing at a nice, good level to where they're not rushing things, not going too slow, but at the same time they're managing to build up backstory and build up for the later episodes, which I am enjoying quite a bit. I love the Chibi forums, like the inner thoughts of all the people at the freaking table negotiating with the Crescent Moon Guild about what they're going to do and all that, how much money they're going to make, the profits. It felt so much like freaking Spice and Wolf to me. It makes me so excited. I love Spice and Wolf so much. If you have watched my anime reviews and stuff, you should know how much big of a fan I am of Spice and Wolf. Beginning to see something like this in Log Horizon is like just breathtaking. This makes my jaw literally drop so freaking hard on the floor just because of seeing negotiations like this. It has so much frills behind it. I was just so intense. The entire room is like intense as they were negotiating what was going on. Sadly, there was no Akatsuki in this episode, so we didn't get to see a little cute and adorable moment. She was only in it right at the beginning, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, I still love the negotiations. This entire episode basically focused on that, which was good. They built up these guilds. They also built up Shiroe about how he's legendary and has so much crazy stuff, and how the majority of all these top 3 guilds know about him. It goes to show you how crazy the Tea Party must have really been to be that well known. Just Shiro being known that far is crazy. And when he's got the nickname Villain in Glasses, I wonder what he did to be able to get a nickname like that. Of course, he's a cunning person and just manipulates and figures out ways to go about different plans. But what is Shiro's actual true goal? Is he trying to unite all the guilds under one banner under him, Log Horizon? Or is he trying to own Akiba? That is the major question I've been saying. There's a lot of different things going on with this series, and I love the plot's direction. I cannot guess it. I'm so glad this series is a 24-episode series, because I'd be so freaking upset if it was 12, because the way they're building up the series, it's just going to have probably an epic climax when we get to see the end of the series in 24 episodes, which will just be, breathtaking. Now, if any of you did not know, this actual writer of this series, I did not know it, I just literally found out about it before this episode, that Mayo Yusha, do you remember the Demon King anime about earlier this year, when you had the Demon King and the hero trying to work together to unify the lands, and there was a lot of economics in that? That same writer wrote Log Horizon. Yes, I'm not joking with that at all, I just found out about that, and I was like, that is why I got Spice and Wolf vibes from this episode. So, and now that it all makes sense now, the way the story's going, the way it's developing, we're seeing a lot of negotiations, is why the series feels like it does. So I love that so much, and I am a big sucker for freaking economic type anime. It's so amazing to see actual, instead of just pure mindless action and destruction, we get to see how people and main characters are actually thinkers, think ahead, have good brains, and know how to use it. And they still manage to shock you with their plans, even if they say it downright out in the open what it is. I love the entire way of the Crescent Moon Guild and Shiro is trying to manipulate the other guilds into going for their plan, which I love. Next episode shows that all the major guild leaders are coming together at this round table and going to be talking with Shiro about whatever plan he is doing. So right there, that is going to be amazing. Get to see Shiro with how awesome he is already, the way we've gotten to see his character build up, talking with all these other guilds that actually know him. It's going to be crazy to watch. Now, we also get to see actual little bit of infighting with Hamlin in actual next episode. We see it looks like a rebel or like, mutiny and stuff in next episode. So I'm curious what is going on there. Is Shiro actually going in there, or is there actually just infighting going on? Like I said, a lot of questions right there. I'm curious the way the plot is going to go. This series is beautiful. They're doing a great job. Even the build-up music right at the end of this episode, especially when Shiro's talking with his actual 2 little cute mentor or apprentices in the end of this episode, was just awesome. I love the music, how it just kept building up with the choir, and I literally was turning up my volume of my TV every time it kept building. It felt like the freaking volume was building. It really was. It's just, I love the music in the series. They do a great job. This series is so much different from Sword Art Online. It is just not even funny. I love it so much because I cannot compare Sword Art Online and Log Horizon together anymore. It's impossible to compare those two series. It really is. This series is more turned on the right. If I was going to compare it with anything, it would have to go with Mario Yusha or Spice and Wolf. That's how I can compare this series now. Not because of its gaming status or nothing, just because the economics, the way they're going with it. This has to be one of my favorite episodes of this series. I'm not going to joke right there. This is my favorite episode of Log Horizon so far, and I expect many more great episodes of this series. If you have not watched this series yet, and this is your first time seeing my anime review on Log Horizon, you need to go see this series. If you're a big fan of economics or just crazy thinking thriller anime, you need to go watch this. Well, everybody, this is going to be the end of my anime review on Log Horizon this week. If you want to see any more anime reviews on Log Horizon or any other anime or manga, please leave me a comment below this video. And if you enjoy my video content, please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me. Everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Stay safe, and Chibi out.